What's going on YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I'm the crypto vet. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Today's a super exciting day. I even threw a little party hat on Richard. XRP is moving like crazy. And if you've been following me for the last year, I've been posting YouTube videos, streaming and all that. You guys know that I've been trying to get people educated on XRP, what it can do, stay on top of the case, and show you that this crypto has a lot of room to grow and a lot of money can be made. It's not that I don't like other cryptos. I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, roughly 10 cryptos at any given time when I'm day trading. But this is one that I have in my hodl bag for the long term, and it's finally paying off. So it just makes me feel really good because I'm getting messages like crazy from everybody saying thank you for helping you get into XRP and other cryptos, and nothing makes me feel better. So thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate it. So if you like that, if you like the content, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at XRP Veterinarian. Links for Twitch, Discord, everything else is down below. I do post charts with price targets, TA, things like that. But let's go ahead and get started. If we head over here to CoinMarketCap, we can see that we've got some green here. The only one's in the red, Binance, but Binance has been on a tear recently. We have XRP and Matic here at the top. Doge looks like it's trying to do something again. And as far as biggest losers here is just some corrections from these cryptos. This is the old Pundi, the NPXS. It's now Pundex, I believe. And anytime there's a switch, things like that, there's usually always a sell-off, consolidation before it moves again. But big thing here is Bitcoin dominance is down to 54.3%, but our overall market cap is at $2.1 trillion. If you guys have been in the crypto space for longer than 6 months, a year, you know that this used to be less than 750 billion overall. So big things happen. But let's go ahead and head over to Bitcoin. So I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin, especially for the long term. But if we kind of look at the charts, I'm bringing back up the old one that I had here before with realistic price drops, things, supports down below where we currently are. And you can see that when we fell back below this bearish pennant that we've been trying to stay above, we got support twice on different areas, and now we are back into the zone. But not only that, if you look here on the daily MACD, we are having a bullish cross here, a golden cross. The last time we had a golden cross back here, we had a nice run to the upside. When we had a bearish cross here, we dropped. We had a bullish cross, you can see we moved to the upside. Bearish again. Now right here we did have a bullish cross, but we still were trying to get over that psychological level of 60,000. So we dropped below, and now we are having that bullish cross again. We are at new all-time highs. Show me a new all-time high, I'll show you a time to buy, because there's going to be FOMO, there's going to be people trying to get in. Just like back here when we had the Tesla news, we now have news that Walmart is potentially going to be adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. I was just watching C-SPAN and stuff on Meet Kevin's channel, and literally everybody's talking about crypto, the Coinbase IPO going on tomorrow, which to me can have either a boom-in motherfucking effect and this bitch goes to the moon, or this could be a real shit show, right? Because if it goes on there, we could see a huge dump of a lot of things, right? Because then they want to get people to buy back in. I don't know. It's kind of a conspiracy either way. Personally, I think it's going to be more boom than doom, but that's just me. But so over here on Bitcoin, we have a bullish cross. Lots of people. This has been consolidating sideways for a long time. Now there's interest. I think that we are going to move up. Getting over that 60 was a big deal. I don't think we're going to see huge jumps in Bitcoin. I hope I'm wrong, but I think we're just going to start trickling up only because there's just so much interest in altcoins and Bitcoin dominance is down right now. So this is one of those instances where we're going to have Bitcoin going up as well as the alts at the same time. Moving over here to Ethereum, you guys know that Ethereum pisses me off just because of the gas fees. It's almost like a personal vendetta, kind of like why XRP people or haters don't like XRP. I feel like they just lost a lot of money back in 2017 buying in at $3, and now that it's moving, it just pisses them off. I think I just don't like Ethereum because I hate paying $80 fucking every time I want to transfer a coin, and then half the time I can't even transfer it because I don't have enough Ethereum in that wallet, so then I have to spend $10 to send Ethereum to that wallet, which then adds $10 to the fee, and then, you know, I get butt fucked by this dude, so it just pisses me off, all right? But I am very bullish on Ethereum. I think we are going to move up very, very slowly here. My price target is still up here at 2,300, 2,350, and then of course up to the big even of 3,000 after that. But just like Bitcoin, I don't think we're going to make any drastic moves. I think we're just going to slowly trickle our way up. Like you see, we'll have little pumps, we'll consolidate, pump, we'll probably consolidate, and I think the price action of Ethereum is going to follow Bitcoin. And if we zoom into Bitcoin here, I'll zoom this in a second, but this section here is listed here on the right-hand side. And you can see that we have the golden pocket from our breakout acting as good support, and we also have potentially a little of an ascending triangle here with some W patterns. So we could still see a move to the upside here for Bitcoin, but I'm not seeing as much volume as I'd like to see for this breakout. And if we zoom out here, we can see that this is all of Bitcoin that's been consolidating way back since we were 43,000, and we are above this upper resistance. We confirmed it as support. Let me just delete this here. Confirmed it as support, had another pattern form, broke out of that. So we are just slowly going into price discovery and where we are going to go from here. I had a request to do DigiByte. So DigiByte is, in my opinion, a very, very decent project, but not as much information about it. It's very fast, very secure. And in time, I definitely think that this is going to be making some big moves and setting new all-time highs. I think the all-time high is around 12 to 13 cents in this area. But this chart here looks very similar to like Bitcoin Cash and a lot of the OGs that have not really pumped yet. We've got initial pump where we hit some resistance. We're starting to W in. We're getting above that previous high. We're building resistance into support here. And any day now, in the next month or two, I definitely see these going into new all-time highs and into price discovery. There's not really much other TA to do on these projects here because they're all pretty much in the same boat. So like when I'm on Twitch and we get these coins and we want to go over, they're pretty much all the same. We see a chart that looks like this, where it's rounding off. Well, there's price action all between here. Well, once it does, we need to get up above previous resistance and then take off. So they just look like these big bowls. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting for on DigiByte. I believe DigiByte actually has faster transaction times than XRP. I'd have to double check that. But I know it's like EOS, DigiByte, and a couple others actually have transaction speeds that are comparable. But DigiByte still is a proof of work, so there is miners involved. So I know it has lower transaction fees, but I still think that, you know, there are other projects that can compete with that. So be sure to do your own research. But as far as price targets go, you know, we could definitely see upwards to the 20-cent mark this cycle at least, just with a simple fib extension of where we are, previous all-time highs, and just how much space is, or how much interest is getting into the crypto space. If we look into XRP, my favorite crypto, if you've been following me on Twitter, I've been posting different charts on where we are and where we can go. And right here, I have just a simple Elliott wave, impulse wave, where we break out, we consolidate, we break out again, consolidate, and then we finally have our last big wave. And the 4 to 5 wave is actually the biggest wave. This is where we make the biggest gains. But then after this, we will actually come down and we will start our decline here, and we will have a 1, 2. Now, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, however you want to call it. But during this wave, we will have our correction. I personally think that we are going to get over $2 and find decent support somewhere down here on the 1 to the 0.5. So between $1.20 to $1.38. I really think the 34, because that's the previous support slash resistance flip back in 2017, I think would be a very, very good bottom if this was to play out. Ideally, we get up to 2 or overshoot 2 and then end up holding something like the 2 or the $1.72 as our support, right? Don't know that. We could find this here as tight resistance because on the 1618 we are actually struggling at the moment. I have this on the hourly. This side is on the 5-minute. You can see we're forming a symmetrical triangle, and we tried to get above, we broke down, and now we're still at a crucial point. Now XRP still could, even this is on the 5-minute, you can see we have this nice uptrend, and we've been respecting this line pretty good. So we could still see a bounce here and go to the upside. When we came back down to this 5-minute EMA, found a bounce, moved up, came down here. We rode this 5-minute EMA as well as this moving average before we broke to the upside. Everybody's FOMOing into XRP right now. Everybody wants to get a taste of this XRP, so it's very likely that we will continue to the upside, or if we do correct down, it won't be as drastic as you expect. You know, maybe 10 to 12%, close to like $1.50, $1.60-ish being where the low actually is before continuing up. So as far as XRP to Bitcoin, we can see that we finally got over a very, very key resistance here, consolidated above it, and now we're breaking out. And the target for Bitcoin to XRP valuation is actually way up here, which puts us at roughly a $2 to $2.25 XRP. So right now I'm waiting to see this. We're struggling here at the 2 fib, but every time we've gotten close, we've gotten rejected for an hour or two, we pump up, and then we keep going from there. So I'll be taking a lot of profits at $2. What that means for me is it doesn't mean I'm selling my XRP. That just means I'm closing my trades, because I'm actually not selling any of my XRP. I am purely accumulating more XRP through trading. So right now I'm currently in a Bitcoin and an XRP trade. I'm already up 1,000 on Bitcoin, or sorry, 1,000 on XRP, up 500 on Bitcoin. So I'm entering in, closing, entering in, closing, and I'm riding these different waves and accumulating more. So this account is going very, very well. So if you're following me on Twitch, we've been trading. We're currently up to 1 Bitcoin's worth, and this was a $5,000 account that we started with, and we've slowly been building it up purely from trading multiple different assets. So if you like that, come check me out, but let's just see where this goes. We will correct again, so the question is, are we going to pump up to $2 or $3 before we correct, or are we going to correct now? So I always say dollar cost average, buy when you can, because this asset will be going up a lot more, including Ethereum, including Bitcoin, including Digibyte. You pick an asset, I guarantee it's probably going to go up. So that's going to do it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.